got yourself something funky.
Good afternoon from the UK. We've got a little bit of something special coming up right now because we haven't seen this for, I think it's about a year now. I think it was about a year since the last person did it. And it's the NEUK Naga Beans. If anybody's unsure of what this is, it's a fun challenge just for giggles. And it's a full tin of baked beans with half a bottle of the NEUK Naga Sauce created by Flavour Before Fire. Now, there's a couple of surprises going off because we had two contestants sat down below waiting. Well, why not? So we'll bring in the first contestant. Oh, Adele's face down there just went pa-boom.
Good afternoon. What a bit of a surprise. Like I didn't plan this one.
Totally unplanned. So we're going to bring in the other two.
Good afternoon. Hey, Daniel. Hey.
You're in trouble now, Daniel.
I'm not doing this for food.
You're not in trouble by me, right? Who's got the record for the longest time to do this? Because I can probably hands-down guarantee that I will extend that by quite some time.
James Nixon has the longest because it says still not finished, one being left.
He's
actually still going.
I've never, ever attempted this. In fact, I've only recently got a bottle of sauce. So I did promise Adele that I'd do it at some point, and today was not planned. I stood there. I'm chopping and cooking and stuff in the kitchen, and Adele said, "Oh, well, I'll save the other half for you." And I thought, why don't I just join in today?
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Belly full of beans while you stood in the kitchen cooking.
Well, yeah, there is that. Just as well, I'm in all day, really. Just catching up. I've got a weekend. I got two events over the weekend. I got a one weekender and one on Saturday. So it's just like at the kitchen and whatever. So yeah, as always.
Question there. There is a Facebook group called NEUK Chilli-heads. If you jump yourself across and come and chat with us, we can sort it out that way. Or if you ever want to join in, just let us know somehow, and we can bring you in through YouTube. So that's the answer to that one. Right then, guys. Daniel is going to warm up his beans because he's going to bed soon. He doesn't want a belly full of cold baked beans.
Oh, I thought about warming them up, and then I thought, that means I've got to go on camera, and is it better to be warm or I'll stuff it? I can't.
Daniel, if you'd like.
So there is my beans. Let's see. Hopefully. You can, there you go. Should be able to see 420 grams there.
That's the one.
Oh, mine's 410.
They're always about 410, 420.
Well, I've got Branston beans because that was the first ones that I put my hands on in the cupboard.
Now they are good beans, but they're usually a little bit hard.
Well, I'm stuffed either way, aren't I? Really?
Daniel doesn't want to come out of the can.
I borrowed David's breakfast bowl.
I like it.
I've got Anna's breakfast spoon.
I can't find my bean spoon, so I've got to just play normal teaspoon.
You've got a bean spoon.
Yeah, I used to use the baby spoons that you get for the kids with the names on.
Yeah. I used to use Minnie's one of them for the bean challenge, and now I can't find it.
I've got my kids' name.
I shall be back in one moment. I've just got to nuke these.
You nuke them. The reason she used to use that little spoon, by the way, Irina, was because it was slightly smaller than a normal teaspoon. And if you just
this is slightly bigger than a.
So you might have to chew. Where with the little spoon, if you just kept your arm moving, it was just swallow, and that's why she used the little spoon. No chewing involved.
I don't think it really matters for me whether I'm doing it per bean or whether I'm doing it by the label. I was just looking forward to just tucking into those. Then I remembered, oh God, I got to put that in as well.
Adele made the mistake of sniffing the beans, which she doesn't like baked beans. That was daft. You should have at least put the sauce in before you sniffed it.
I thought, I'll have a go at this because after my last performance, this doesn't require me to do a League of Fire disclaimer.
No, you just have to promise you aren't going to roll as a count if you choke.
Now, after my last episode with the disclaimer. Oh, God, I just had a nice little pop.
Thanks for that on Stu. Stu's just tagged Mark Elliott, the creator of the sauce.
I've never actually tried this sauce. I don't know why. It smells really nice then. So what is it? Is it half a bottle, is it?
Half a bottle, yeah.
There is my beans.
Right,
There
so
is my
just
bottle of
slosh
sauce.
Slosh it in, yeah. It goes better with anything other than beans, but
It's nice on pizza, this one.
I imagine it is. Oh God, we haven't done pizza challenge for ages, have we?
I do believe Lescheck is planning on doing the Devil's Diner on Wednesday.
Well, I'm still on Slimming World, so I'm supposed to be weighing tonight, and I'm doing half a bottle of sauce.
Half a bottle of sauce and a full tin of beans.
Oh, the beans are free. The beans are sin free. The sauce has got to be counted. So every tablespoon, it's about 1 sin per tablespoon. So 15 mils. Oh, do you know, it's this math. It's Thursday. I can't work it out. Do you know, ignorance is bliss.
I've got a little bit below the line. Is that all right?
That's all right. A little bit too much.
That's all right. You can have what I haven't poured out then. I think it's about halfway, is it? Do I need a little bit more?
Little tiny bit, but not much. Well, that's it. Give the bottle a tap.
I don't know, sort of.
Yeah, that looks bang on.
My light is not particularly great in my kitchen.
I can see it. It looks perfect.
Yeah.
I feel
at the moment,
Daniel's a professional. He got it straight away first time.
That's just showing off.
It is. Just showing off.
So Daniel, this is the first time I've appeared on screen with you, isn't it? No, he's not listening.
First time I've been on screen with either of you ladies.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
Oh God, after this, it could be the last time with me. First and only time.
Kevin
Well,
Tilly
look,
says, good luck all.
I figure I might as well say something now. I've been keeping it under wraps, but I'm actually kind of winding down my professional chili eating career, and in another probably 6 months I'll be hanging up the boots, so to speak. So I figured that I needed to get a few of these challenges out of the way, and doing one with you and Adele. Well, that's a bonus.
I'm gutted to be hearing that news because obviously I've been doing really daft things all over the summer, and I have been doing really stupid things. I mean, Sunday, it's not common knowledge. One or two things happened, and I haven't made a public judgment. I'm just going to move that just ever so slightly there. But I sneakily did a competition on Sunday with nobody really knowing. Man
versus food.
Nice.
It was the Man versus Heat at Great British Food Festival down at Margam Park last Sunday. But due to other things going on, I haven't announced it because I haven't been in the right place. But yeah, so had to go at that, and won that one on Sunday.
Yay!
Fantastic! Congratulations.
So yeah,
I think I might have to ask you a few questions about that.
Going, Daniel. It is hard going, but anyway, but here's two beans.
Is your beans hot enough there, Daniel?
Yeah, my beans are good to go.
They're not going to burn your mouth, are they?
No.
Right.
I just made them lukewarm.
Are you ready then, guys?
Mine are going to burn me mouth.
Put them into the best position you can get them in.
Is there a best position?
Yeah, your head as close to the bowl as possible. Don't pick up your bowl.
Don't chew your beans.
I've got a bowl on a bowl.
Yeah,
basically in the mouth and swallow, in the mouth and swallow.
Yeah.
I've got bowl on crystals, actually.
I was supposed to have had a practice go at this without the sauce, and I haven't done that. So we could be until next year.
Only one way to find out, guys. We'll give you a count.
2 minutes while I move the bin.
2 minutes.
Give me the bin.
Yeah, because if I'm going to puke that way.
Everybody goes to the certain side, don't they?
I hadn't even factored in puking.
This could be interesting.
I'm in the bowl there.
As long as you puke less than a bowl full, you're all right.
Okay.
Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm not doing very well so far.
Daniel couldn't resist not chewing. He's at the chew. That's the hard part, is resisting not to chew. Is Adele going to smash a record? Remember, you can tilt the ball but cannot pick it up. Say R when done.
It is really difficult not to chew.
Ah.
39 seconds.
Enjoy this.
This year's first time is 39 seconds. Irene has just realised that Campbell's beans come with a lot of juice.
He's got Branston.
Oh, it's Branston, yeah. They're not too bad.
Right. I've now got a rhythm. I know the rhythm. Right, okay.
Stu Walker, he is one you won't win, Ray.
I won't. I tell you what, I can talk through this as well.
That is the amazing part. You are actually still managing to talk as well.
I forgot what the sauce was.
Bell's got drool. Facebook user says, brilliant, Adele, well done.
Thank you.
Irena's coming close to the end.
I don't suppose you've wrote these times down? No.
1:55.
Right.
So what did you think of the taste of the sauce there, Ray?
I'm only just getting the heat coming in now.
And you lucky.
That's a really nice sauce. That's a really nice sauce. That is something that I would definitely put with my dinner.
Yep.
Definitely. So weekends we have what we call picking chicken. So you think of KFC, but we get it from Iceland because it's a lot cheaper than KFC. That would definitely
Coming to the end now.
be on the side for my dipping. And because I am quite a wimp and I don't do hot stuff all the time. That's my other go-to, which is the Crucials yogurt and mint, which if you've got something really, really hot, it will just take the edge off the burn. But that's
2:57.
that's a really good sauce.
Well done there, Daniel.
Most impressed.
What did you think of the sauce there, Daniel?
That's a decently tasty sauce, yeah, for sure. I could see
about
that going in a lot of things.
It was designed so that you would get half a bottle of sauce left over to eat with whatever you liked. However, people don't seem to do that. They keep doing it with the beans, and it's like, what's wrong with you people?
I would definitely have another go at this, knowing how to do the swallowing. To say, I think the first time it's really hard not to chew on the beans.
Yes,
which is what I was doing, and then all of a sudden I realised, don't put too much on the spoon in one go, and it's a lot easier to swallow. And that's when you can just shove it in. I was putting too much on the spoon, so I see where you're coming from with the smaller spoon now.
Yep, the smaller spoon. It's all about just keeping the hand moving and swallow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
How about that then?
You've got heartburn.
I could quite happily do another one of that. Well, I don't know about 2 tins of beans in one sitting, but that wouldn't be a problem for me to do that again.
No, that's a nice, tasty sauce with a very, very manageable level of heat.
Yeah, Daniel, I expected that to be a lot warmer, being that it's a Naga-based sauce. What's the ingredients here? So we are talking
8% Naga though.
I hadn't even looked. So we're talking red bell peppers, apple cider vinegar, honey, Naga chilies 8%, cloudy apple juice, water, garlic, Dijon mustard, olive oil, soy sauce. So obviously we've got some allergens in there, guys. So if anyone's got a wheat intolerance, or even mustard. We do have some allergens in there, but yeah, but I still expected that to be a warmer sauce.
My lips are burning.
Oh, my lip, I've got lovely warm lips. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I've got a lot of it burn around my lips, but that's about it.
I definitely think the pizza sauce is warmer.
It is.
It was designed in stages, so that the pizza sauce would be a bit hotter than this one, and the chicken nugget sauce.
Yeah, I've still got a bottle of that in the fridge actually. So maybe when I'm not doing Slimming World or I'm having an off week, I don't know. Maybe we'll do another lunch date.
Nuggets are not as hot as the pizza sauce.
No, it was supposed to be the nugget sauce, but
I don't
pizza sauce was hotter.
Yeah,
pizza sauce is definitely hotter.
Yeah,
but that is a really good sauce.
Really that's got a good flavour to it.
All three of them are outstandingly flavoured.
I've got
Stu saying smiley, yeah.
I've got that burn from hell. Oh.
No, I'm starting on the burps now. But again, I didn't plan this. I didn't have my breakfast till about 11:15. So, yes, I've got a lovely lined stomach.
Before we go anywhere, Ray, I need to ask you, that competition you did, what was it that you actually had to eat?
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, crumbs. Do you know something, right? It was a bit of a weird one. I'm going to be truthful. Let me just angle this up a minute. So it was a little bit weird because we were doing there was about 3 rounds of crackers with sauce on top of it. So it was a bit weird.
Okay.
It's the only one I've ever done standing up. I have got it recorded, and I did record it for me. So yeah, it's the first and only one that I've ever done standing up. There were no seats, so it was a table, but you were stood behind it. And there were 7 places, and there was 6 of us, so 1 didn't turn up. So it started with crackers and some sauce on it, which was really, really strange. But unfortunately, he got the chilies mixed up. So he brought out what he said was a Scotch bonnet, and it was a scorpion. He said it was a Maruga when it was a Naga. Yeah, it was a bit interesting, but it left 2 of us at the end, and it only went to the 10 rounds. He didn't take it any further. So me being me, saying, "Oh yes, hot," she was really, really, really starting to struggle. But somebody put £20 notes on it was 2 £10 notes on the table, trying to guess who was going to win. But they called it a draw in the end. So yeah, and that's what I got as a prize. But we got through to a Reaper in the end, but it was a reasonably small Reaper though. I could have gone on, but he called it a draw.
Wow.
Well, that's what I got from about a month ago. Let's see if my camera is going to show up. There you go. Third place.
Third place. Excellent. Well done,
Third
mate.
place in the Aussie Championship. That was just...
That was brutal, mate.
I didn't see it. Why did
absolutely lunatic competition, that.
Yeah, it's I've done some bonkers ones. I mean, you guys have seen me this season as well. The one down at Great Dorset was just insane. I expected that to just, if I got through to the end, that it would just be a speed round, and that's what I was prepared for. I've got this thing that you've got to just eat it as quick as you can, and it was just a last man standing. And we went on. It was 10 rounds. We got to the Reaper. We dropped down to a Scotch bonnet, and then we put I think it was another 7 Reapers on top of it. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. It was just eating sweets. But yeah, that was probably the hardest one I've done. Definitely.
Nice.
They're not easy, and people that sit there and make it look easy, it's not easy. And Daniel, you know, Adele, you know, they're not easy to do.
The one Daniel's just done was sauces and pickles and sweets and fresh chilies and dried chilies. Absolutely Anything and everything.
Absolutely
Tangents.
mental, Adele. It was 30 rounds, and I believe 16 of them was some kind of liquid.
You see, Matt Tangent is a bit naughty when he does his, because he does his chilies. He puts in the corn chips in there. There'll be a shot of this.
Yeah.
There'll be a dry chili. I've got a Paul phone on the phone now, probably saying, "What on earth are you doing lunchtime now?" Let me just cut him off. Hang on a moment. So yeah, Matt Tangent's a little bit sneaky like that. He's not one that just does like fresh pods. He'll sneak a few bits and pieces in there as well. Just to
Yeah,
show
my big thing is that I can't do a lot of liquid. So that's why I was chewing the beans tonight, to try and increase the thickness a little bit to help it actually go down in any reasonable time. Because I've got quadriplegia, I don't have a lot of good function in my esophagus, so things take quite a while to get to my belly.
Oh, is that maybe just where you sat down and it's just the compression on the stomach there?
No, it's the actual muscles in the food pipe are very weak. So normally your muscles kind of rhythmically kind of do this in your food pipe to help push it all down toward your stomach. Well, my muscles don't contract tight enough, and so if it's very liquidy, then the food kind of just sloshes around, but doesn't really move south.
Yeah.
So I was chewing to try and get it thick enough that it would actually go down, so I could have the next lot.
Wow.
But it's all fun.
Cool.
It was a fun little challenge.
Yeah, definitely one I would do again.
Very grateful to be able to do it with you two ladies.
Oh, well, mine wasn't planned. It was just I stood there and saw Adele's comment, and I thought, let's have a go. The sauce was on the counter in front of me, and I thought, come on, I knew I had
burning a hole in the cupboard. Yeah.
Yeah, you've always got beans in the cupboard. I say on Slimming World, they're sin-free beans, so I can eat as much as I want. It's just the it's just the sauce, and so I've got to weigh in later on. So.
Well, it saved you having to work out what you were having for your dinner. So.
Well, I haven't had my breakfast.
Well, that's your breakfast.
Well, good luck with the weigh-in, and yeah, if it's not the numbers you want it to be, you've got a good excuse now.
Oh well, I've been sat down most evenings eating peanuts as well, so it's not going to be a good week.
You're worried about the sauce.
I've had I know, and I'm not worried about the sauce. I've had a bowl of fruit by the size of me. I've looked at it, and I've reached for a pack of peanuts instead.
Oh well done. These things happen.
Sounds like me.
I was going to say, I think most people would do the same.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Absolutely. Right. I am going to have to love you and leave you because I've just taken a break from my cooking. I am absolutely up to my neck. I'm putting a late nighter tonight as I've got to have everything packed up first thing in the morning. So, guys, thanks for letting me join in.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Lovely to be on screen with you, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.
For sure.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
That was Irina. Now I'm going to say goodbye to you two because I'm going to go and get my dinner, and it's not going to be beans because I don't feel like them. See you later, Adele.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
And I'll say goodbye to Daniel Flynn. See you later, dude.
See you, mate.
Hope you enjoyed that one. And I'm going to get myself out of here as well. NEUK Chilli-heads. I ain't fearless. They were fearless, but I'm going to get myself gone. Piff, puff,